the choosing theme for 2014 Stakeholders Conference, Building Entrepreneurial and Employable Youth for National Development, the role of the Ghana National Service Scheme and stakeholders is most appropriate considering the rising numbers of the country's unemployed youth. Government is concerned about this trend, and that is why engaging stakeholders in finding lasting solutions to these challenges is a welcome move. Mr. Chair, only last month, the Ministry of Education held a national forum with a similar objective, where stakeholders, academia, employers, and industry were engaged in topics geared towards finding solutions to the numerous unemployment problems confronting the youth, in order that we as a people can harness our collective efforts towards linking academia to industry to make the youth employable. Mr. Chairman, youth unemployability has today become a global phenomenon. As a government, we are not unaware of the frustrations the youth go through, especially after tertiary institution education. That is why various measures have been put in place by the ministry to contain the growing graduate unemployment. Indeed, Mr. Chairman, many well-meaning Ghanaians and indeed nationals of other developed countries have proposed alternative means of employment for the youth, and this can only be achieved through building entrepreneurial skills of the youth to make them employable in both the public and especially the private sector. It is the hope of the ministry that events line up from today till the conference in August will afford stakeholders the opportunity to make critical analysis of the operations of the Ghana National Service Scheme and suggest possible ways of assisting our young graduates to make the right choices to fit into the world of work after their national service.
Stakeholders here in gathered, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as a major stakeholder and a user of the National Service Scheme, we would want to say a big thank you to the National Service Scheme. I think this is really a good thing. For me, I'm happy for the theme that has been chosen, because for most people who do national service would have gone to education. And it's a shame that the few of us who get the opportunity of being sponsored, being our parents, the government, taxes are spent on us, to go to school and would come out and would want to come and set up Unemployed Graduates Association. It's a major aberration, and for me, it's a reason why I think the theme chosen is very apt. And I think it's also that it's good that the National Service Scheme currently has entrepreneurial projects embedded in the project. I pray that this stakeholders conference will give us opportunities to come up with ways, creative ways of making sure that the entrepreneurial skills of our graduates are honed by the time they finish this. There's this reason why I think that the National Service Scheme should take the challenge that has been thrown by the chairperson of today to make the scheme sustainable. I think definitely the model that is being run, if it is improved upon, definitely with the energies and the knowledge of the people who do national service, the scheme can really be sustained. And I would urge that if I don't attend the conference, one thing I would want to say is that as part of the National Service Scheme, it would be good if there's a bit of some training that is given for running your own business. You know, most of them would get into work in places that might not necessarily teach them that. With technology that is available now, an online scheme can be run that will teach them the rudiments of running your business, starting a business, running it. And I think the greatest thing that I've heard today is the cooperatives that are built amongst them. It's one of the things that we don't have as Ghanaians. We like doing our own things. We don't like coming together. But there's a lot of models that are around. If you look at the Facebook example, the Google examples, these are people who left school and decided to work together. So I would urge the National Service Scheme on. I think you've started a good thing. And I pray that all of us as stakeholders would support the scheme. Definitely for us at Graphic, we would definitely support the conference. We definitely will support the conference, and we pray that the conference will be successful and Ghana will benefit from it. Thank you very much.